Student online registration portal process. Once the student receives the link to register himself, click on the link and the student will land to the page where he can register himself. And before registering, please go through the terms and conditions we have almost 8 points under terms and condition. Please check whether you're eligible to register yourself or not. Once you read the terms and condition, agree the terms and condition, and the registration form will get opened below. Enter all the details which are required here. Enter the name, enter the last name, the full name as per the marks card, enter the date of birth, enter the contact number of the student, enter the email ID of the student, enter the gender, enter the qualification of the student, the year of passing, and student father name, enter the father or guardian contact number, enter the state, enter the district, select the taluk, select the college type, and you get all the college list under that location. So select the right college. And how do you get to know about the Skill Plus program or skilling program? Please select the options below. For example, orientation, and if you have any backlogs, please select accordingly. Under this screen, select the course accordingly. If you're applying for the residential, select certificate, and if you're applying for the Skill Plus Karnataka, select Skill Plus. According to the course, you will get the fellowships below. If you select the Skill Plus, you get all the colleges name, and if you select the certificate, you get all the fellowships what we have under Skilling Campus. So select these details accordingly. JKF, and select the in charge, select the reference name, enter the reference name. Once all the details are entered, please cross-check before submitting whether all the details are valid or not. And we have two options here. You can create the application by paying the amount, or you can save as draft. In case there is a low internet in your area, you can fill the details later, and once you click on save as draft or create application, the student will receive a message where later on the student can apply or continue the process again. So once all the details are created, I'll click on create application. Once I click on create application, I will get one more option to pay the application fees. So here is the option to pay the application fees. If student If student do not have money right away, the student can pay it later on. And if the student has the money, he can click on, or if you want to continue right away to pay the amount, the student can click on pay, and he can choose the UPI or the source of paying the amount, and he can pay the application fees. Or in case student doesn't have amount and he want to pay later, the student will be receiving a message or email with a link where student can click on that link, and he can reopen very left, and he can continue the process again. And if student want to pay it later on, so I will close this window, and I will again go to the messages, and the student will be receiving a link to continue the process again, where student can just click on this link, and the page will get open, and here the student again continue the same, and he can pay the application amount. And the student can choose from which source the student want to pay the amount. For example, I'll choose UPI. You can choose pay using UPI application, that is Phone Pay, Google Pay, or else the student can enter the UPI ID and he can pay the amount. In case student do not have the amount in his online payment application like Phone Pay or Google Pay, the student can enter his father's or his parents or his friend's UPI ID, where the parent or friends will receive a message to pay the application fees on behalf of the student. And once the friend or parents will pay the amount from their application, here you will get the successful message. So here to pay the amount, I'll enter my UPI ID. I'll click on proceed. And while this process is happening, do not press any back button or do not close the window. It is very important. And I'll get a message to pay the amount from the specific application, that is Phone Pay. So I have to open the Phone Pay, and I have to click on pay. Choose the account and enter the password. And the application will be successfully registered for the student, and the student will be receiving a confirmation message to his mobile phone, the number he entered,